Good day and welcome back to Elementary Service to Gaming. So, it's been a long push, and the base is basically done. Well, it needs reinforcement, it needs stone, it needs a whole lot of extras to be put in just so that it can function correctly. The rooftops keep breaking. My furnace is in, my cooking area has started. And now I need to do just two things. But before I do that, I'm just going to take you for a quick run around the base. So you're going to get a quick run. I'm going to pause and I'm going to go out and I'm going to go troll hunting and copper and tin salvaging. So basically, it's going to be a fighting and mining episode. I've done plenty of crops, I've done plenty of other things. I just don't want to go too far to the side of the Blackwood Forest that is near my outpost, because right across it is a massive snow biome. Okay, so you've seen this room before. My crafting station and my smithy. Oh, sorry, not my smithy, my forge. Right, there you go, both are on. Now I'm busy building up a ton of arrows at the moment, so that's where things are really slacking. Now, this is going to be my cook room. So what's going to happen is I'm going to reinforce the floor with some beams, and then I will put something in here. Now, I'll show you the outside in a second, just so you can get a good look at it. Since it's currently empty, there's nothing to put in there. Okay. And here is one of the first few rooms that I've already set up. Now, this is actually set up for two purposes. I'm going to store coal in one of these, and my cooking station is pretty open, as you can see. So I can throw wood in here quite easy, and I can just cook up 4 pieces at a time when I go out hunting. As you can see, I had to remove the floors. I didn't realize that they couldn't be placed on ceilings. This room is also empty, also meant for future expansion. This is going to be the winery, to be honest. I'm actually going to put all of those pieces of equipment in there. Okay. So yeah, you know that the middle passage is almost identical. I just want to go up to the top, and I'm hoping that I can do an external view. Sorry about the lag. This base loads like crazy. It's huge. Okay, come on. I don't understand why it's doing this right now. As you can see, there's the other entrance. Jump up. Okay, so there are doors to enter onto the second floor from the outside. So if you ever want to skip the forge floor, you can always do it. And here's my restroom for now. Now, this is just the start. That's 2 or 3 things. There's a bench that I'm going to put in. Let me just open this menu. So here we go for the furniture. So this room is going to get the bench. I don't know what this is exactly. I need copper, I need resin, I don't even know what that is. Right, I've got the deer rug. Banners? I could place banners in here, I just don't want to. Nah, I'm not gonna waste fruit just to make a colored banner. And black is my color when it comes to these items. Sorry. As you can see, I've also put in a ton of lighting into the room. Now this is empty, and I'll explain why they're all empty in a minute. If I go across to this side, you'll find that it is also empty. No, sorry, wait. This is the storage room. Now this is going to be extended on this wall and on this wall. And this wall will only have 2. So it's going to be 3 full walls and 1 half wall. So that is the whole idea behind it. So there we go. Alright, so that was the interior. Now upstairs I haven't completed it. I can't complete it. It's, as you can see, it's all open, and on this section for some reason it just keeps falling through. I need to reinforce everything. I had to reinforce this roof just to keep the ceilings in. So that's the reason why it's so open. Now I might have to put in other pieces to help it get to the top. If we look around, this is the only roof that goes, oh no, that roof is broken. This roof is still up, okay. That's the only roof that hasn't broken completely. This roof has broken. So now I need to find a way to fix it and sort it out and get all of that up to spec. Now, once I have all my scaffolding in, or once I have all the beams in from the bottom to the top, I'm going to replace all the floors. I'm going to break them and put them back in one by one so that they don't have this faded color. So that's once the roof and everything goes on. Bust the wall, put the wall back in instantly. That shouldn't break everything down from the top. You have a few seconds normally. As you can see, some of these are showing no damage. Okay, so this is the inside wall, and let me show you what's on the outside, just for a quick show of why this base was built the way it was and why it took me so long. So I am going to be putting a ramp on here to get my pigs in, or my boars, whichever way you want to say it. And here it comes. You see this passage here, it's a death trap. If anything goes in, it's pretty much down to the bottom and easy prey for me from the top. On the other side, it was. Gets way worse for the other side, to be honest. I'll just show you what I mean. Yeah, this is what the other side looks like. Complete drop. It's so big that I don't think a troll could catch me on this side at all, no matter what it tried. I can't get rid of those little peaks and things I get there because I actually intended to make my base even larger. I intended to make it 9 full extensions. So there's going to be 9 blocks except for the center. The center was going to be a blank. So where you find my forge and everything, there's going to be an open forging and burning area. But I decided to make it completed the way I did, and that's what I ended up with. So yeah, there's it up on this hill. Now let me start running out. Okay, sorry about the lag. The space is very laggy because of its sheer size. Yeah, that's it. You can see it's huge. Just from the distance, you can see that the design was quite heavy. You can see the reinforcement on the one side without the reinforcement on the other. As soon as everything is done, it should look unbelievable, to be honest. But that is going to take me weeks and months just to solve. Okay. And if I'm right, it just deloaded. As you can see, the lag is slowing down as I'm loading in the new area. My buildings will load in a few seconds. That's just about it. So yeah, this is the first section. Catch you back as I am hunting for some tin and killing some trolls. Oh wait, it didn't stop. Sorry about that. Wait, why isn't it pausing? ogres I killed are gone. I can't afford to get ogre is back to the I cracked a few boots as well. They don't really hold much. And they go to shaman. Who's behind? Need a parry. The leg is just getting crazy with this. This leg, there's no parry. Yeah, bye-bye. Okay. Hope that's the end of this. Running through the Black Forest at night isn't a very good idea. Now, I'm actually mainly after tin right now because I need tin to be able to cook the better recipes. I believe there's healing stew, and this is from one of the ogre hits. Now, I run from ogres, that's how I kill them, so yeah. I really don't have the best style for killing them. If this ogre is back, I'm literally done for. I think I've killed 4 ogres in this one spot so far. It's a bit crazy. The respawn is a little bit outside of my... Yeah, here's my tin. Was there any deposits on it? Yes, there are. Out here, I do need to keep eating. As you can see, I'm approaching the big marks in terms of how long I've been out here. And I am collecting everything from these kills. So, number 1 for me right now is 10. Number 2 is all of the loot. Oh, there's another meadows here. I did not know about this one. I do have an entire stash of them back at base. I didn't know that this happened. I didn't know that you sometimes get these weird patches. So there's a massive crop. They spawn way too often. And it spawns from everywhere. Let me see how much of space I have left. I need to double check my inventory before I even head to that copper mine. Because every time I've touched it, I've ended up ambushed. So what is 293? Almost at max capacity already. I didn't get enough tin. I think I need 10 tin. You know what? I'm going back down to the coast. I need the tin more than I need anything else. Tin club. Alright, there we go. One moment. So one of my friends was watching my Reddit feed and he noticed that someone gave a real heavy comment. And him knowing me, he's like, yeah, I know you, and I know that you generally don't stand for when people talk nonsense to you, and you have a habit of lashing out, and you didn't. Are you okay? So I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. It's just a guy on Reddit who who can't make it as a YouTuber or isn't capable of putting in this much of time or effort. So that's basically what I said. So anyway, that's the reason for the little stop. But yeah, besides it, there. Thank you all for watching the video. The 50s and the 60 views are what I love to see on my videos. They tell me that I'm not wasting my time on YouTube. Because you know what? If you're making a video and gets 2 views and 4 views and 3 views all the time, it's not worth it. And yeah, if you go back down my channel, you see that I have thousands of views on videos. And yes, I've never managed to make 1,000 subs, but I've got 1,000 views. I think my most is 1,600 views. So yeah, and that was very early on for me. That is like my third month or so, and I'm not that far into my YouTube career, to be honest. Just starting, basically. But nonetheless, I'm digressing from the main topic here. So yeah, this is the way that the gameplay goes. So now that I have a full load, I think I need to just swap out to my shield and axe. And yeah, there's a big troll body in the middle of the ocean. During that storm, he ended up walking out on me, and I ended up shooting him the moment I found the opportunity. And there's another thing that I've found along the coast. I keep finding, what you call these things, dead fish. And I wouldn't mind to find another dead fish. Okay. So just before I made that pause, you would have noticed that my inventory was full. But nonetheless, wait, let's just talk about what happened. You know what? I am quite busy when it comes to this. My friends have literally asked me what in the world has happened. I'm not the person who disappears for months at a time or weeks at a time, all the time. I'm always active. They always catch me moving around and things like that there. So they always know that I'm moving about. But for the past 10 days, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm literally stuck sorting all of these videos out. And there's a reason behind it. YouTube may not be paying me as yet, by the way. In case anybody thinks that this is all monetized content and making a killing. YouTube has 1,000 views with 4,000 watch hours for monetization as their policy. and I'm not close to it as yet. I'm close to it. I'm at 680, if I'm correct right now, in terms of subs. I need a few more in order to become monetized. But nonetheless, after that, everything else is fine. In terms of those 4,000 watch hours, I'm way past 4,000. If I remember correctly, how far above it am I? Let's see. Mm, I can't remember the exact figure, but I'm ways ahead of where I should be in terms of watch hours. So yeah, I'm at 4,900 hours. Right now, I was at 4,000. I was around month 5. So yeah, I was doing well. I was doing real well, to be honest. And all of a sudden, the first game that I played ended up having tons of issues. And you know what? It was a fair game. They had some good points, but their bad points started to catch up with them way too quickly. And when I say way too quickly, I'm not even exaggerating that statement on this job. I mean, like, all of a sudden, in the course of a month, they just did everything wrong. Okay. If I remember correctly, I need to throw all the tin in the smelter. And I hate when it rains. Ugh. As you can see, my health is coming down right now. And if I'm correct, once you get the pot, you get recipes. And once you start cooking, you get even more items. I need to move my pigs from here all the way up into the base. And I do have a plan for it. It's not the simplest of plans, but nonetheless, you see this path that I'm walking on, I intend to build up a row, pull them through here, over this, basically through all of this, and obviously this is going to be work. This is going to be like a 5-hour thing. Pull them all the way up into the base. I'm going to have to barricade a part of the entranceway on this side so that they can't enter into the other side of the base. I'm going to use a staircase to get them in on this section. Okay. You can see what I mean about the base being super laggy. And then I'm going to lead them down this path over here, and I'm going to secure them on this edge. Now, this is just a temporary measure. They'll be secured in here for a while, and then after that I'm going to open out another whole area just for my farm. Now, I don't know if you can grow pigs in the same place that you've cultivated. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or bad idea, but I'm going to do that anyway. So there was smoke for a second or two. Inside here I have like buffs upon buffs upon buffs. Oh, I just have one fishtail. Nectar, sorry, not fishtail. Oh yeah, and here's something else to look at. My store of... Oh wait, no, it's not all my food, it's a mix of items, but nonetheless, quite a bit in here. Man, it gets smoky in there. There's a massive copper deposit that I also want to pick up, but that is going to be real difficult to get my hands on. Now let me show you what I want to build for now. Now, obviously, as I said, one of these rooms is going to be my not my cookery. What do you call this here? Crafting. Is it in here? No, it's not in here. Award. Nah, I'm not about to sacrifice sterling for at the moment. I have enough of them. Oh, I can build science. Cooking pot, a cauldron. So then let me set up everything. Point. Yeah, I can. So in that case, I just have to go through the exact same menu. Oh no, I'm going extra large, wrong method. Sorry. Quite simple what I have to do actually. I just have to build a 2x2 in the ground. I'm not worried about talking. If anything attacks me right now, it's just going to be a bunch of braid warps. And by the time they break one of these fences, I'll be able to overcome lag or anything of the sort. As you can see, the game is frozen for me. Happens to me every few minutes. That's just the way that it's going right now. And with the base, it's 5 times harder to complete anything in here. Now you might be wondering, if it's that difficult, why in the world did you build the base? Well, it's quite simple. I need the base because with this size of a base, I have the ability to play bigger fights, do bigger missions, do more items, and if I progress further, I have a defendable fortress. There's the outer layer that they have to get through first, then there's the inner layer. There's my defendability against big enemies, which is what this is actually made for. It's made for troll fighting. Right now, it isn't yet ready to fight trolls at all because if a troll had to come here, I'm dead. Once the portal is set up, then the space is ready for its troll fighting. But once that happens, I have to have everything already inside the base. Anytime that I want to leave, I have to build a ramp out, walk across that ramp, and that is my only way out of here. So that's what I intend to do. And the other part where I just entered is also meant to be a second plane, which is going to be a total crop reserve basically for me. So there's going to be a ton more development on the space. There's going to be the front developed into this large crop plane. Then I'm going to head off after this year. You might get the video on it, you might not. I'm deciding on it. Double videos is a bit heavy, but if I do decide to do a double video, the next one is me getting to the Elder Boss. So once I get to the Elder Boss's spawn location, I'll go and set up the teleporter. Now, this base isn't meant for me to teleport from everywhere. It's only meant for me to teleport from my teleportation base. And the teleportation base won't be active all the time. It will only be active when I feel the need to. Now, I can always come back here and pick up the elder seeds or whatever I need from this base, but I can't carry raw ores with me to locations that I'm teleporting to. I know about that. And there's some materials that you can't carry. So I'm going to make a stack of wood, a stack of stone, and hopefully a few stacks of coal and sterling cores. So once all of them are ready, if I progress to the next biome being the swamp, I intend to set up in a tree, regardless of how crazy it sounds, put in my smithy and fire it off over there so that I can get my steel formed in that little shack that I'm gonna form there. I can't build a barricade like I would like for this one. Obviously, you know what's the problem with it. So nonetheless, that's what I want to do. If I can raise a base off the ground over there to set it up, I would do it. And if there was a way that I could just make sure that there's only a single way up and down, I wouldn't mind it. Raising ground isn't so difficult, so maybe I might do it in the swamp. Pull up 3 or 4 levels of the swamp, make a 4x4, and level it up so high that nothing can just hit me where I'm set up in the swamp. Push it up onto a tree, and that is the front level. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, obviously, from the tree, I'll jump into the base. That is the main intention there. Okay, unfroze. And that is done. Right. Pull, fall back. I'm missing some stone. I'll just go up and I'll grab some. Set up this fireplace, and then everything else will fall in. Okay, so I hope that you've had a good time with this recording. I know it wasn't the best. You saw a little bit of what I went through in terms of fighting. I literally killed a ton of trolls. I thought of bringing you back during the fighting of the trolls, but considering how much I run, I don't think that it's interesting enough. And considering the lag that comes with my running, I decided against it. So, catch you all in the next one. Have a great day. Leave a like, subscribe, comment on my video. Catch you all tomorrow.